Race 3, the Tabcorp Adrian Knox Stakes, over 2,000 metres. It's the last chance for the 3-year-old fillies to qualify for the Oaks next week. It's a Group 3 event.
How is this a Group 3? Anyway.
Yep.
Royal Descent is 460, Gold Opponent 15, Unimpeachable is 4, 11 Hold Me Tight, Queenstown 7, Sail 8, 13 Express Power Windbender 11, 12 Devatar, and 15 Coyote Miss.
What's doing here?
Well, it's a tricky one because these are the B-grade fillies.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in the world there. Excuse me. I think the Keith Nolan form's the right way to go. So, that being said, we look at the likes of Royal Descent, Gold Opponent, and we head down to
Sail,
who is my tip in the race. She meets Royal Descent and Gold Opponent significantly better at the weights here. She gets 5 off Royal Descent, she gets 3 off Gold Opponent, and meets them that weight better than what she did last up. She finished 7th in the Keith Nolan, she ran 3rd, but she just kept coming. She was back 3 wide with the trail. She gets a soft draw here from 2, gets every conceivable in the run, and I think she'll take some stopping. There's a horse way down the bottom, a horse called Red Letters. She's trained down at Forbes. She's by Enemy of Average, who was a sprinter.
Yep.
I happened to be sitting at home there a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, and I saw this thing win at Cowra. It was only a Class 1 plate over 1,700 metres, but Cowra's only a tight little turny track. She charged home in this. Now, she was coming off 2 picnic wins, okay? She's won 5 of 18. Her form's rubbish, but it was just the win of a horse that's got something.
Okay.
And there's no superstars here. I had $1 each way at 200 to 1 yesterday. I think you could do dumber things.
Yep.
Highly likely it won't measure up. To be honest, I haven't really delved into the form to see if it's any good. I'm assuming it's no good. The last start at Cowra, that is. I'm tipping they were probably walkers that it beat. But it just ran through the line. It just put itself, it was a mile back, and it just put itself into the race in 2 hobs. And it really ran through the line. As I said, $1 each way at 200 to 1, you could do dumber things because there's no superstars here. Like Royal Descent's a very good horse, but she's got 59. Gold Opponent, she's a good filly, but she's been up for a while. This is the 7th run of her campaign. Yeah, so sale for me, but $1 each way, that thing right down the bottom, the bushy.
Jeez, I like that. I like it. 200 to 1. Mate, I think I said to you yesterday what price we would get Sale. I was hoping we'd get double figure odds. I thought she was one of the better bets of the day.
I think $8 is a good price, mate.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd get double figure odds because I was hoping people wouldn't realise that the Keith Nolan run, I thought it was probably close to the run of the race, just about. It was a dynamite leaders track that day, and she was back, she was wide, and she just kept on coming. And Jesus, I had it black booked and everything, and here she is. She'll lob in from barrier 2, which over these sort of middle distance staying events for the 3-year-olds is a massive advantage. Randwick looks like it will suit her right down to the ground, and oh geez, I think she's one of the best bets of the day, mate. I'm happy to charge into that. I'm not going to knock you for the 200 to 1 tip at all, but I think a little bit of cut in the ground won't hurt her either. We're likely to get at least a dead 4, if not a dead 5. And yeah, I'm real keen on this filly. But Peter Snowden's had 2 throws in this race. I can't remember the first one, but the second one was Raspberries, but they both run second. The 2 fillies. She fits the right profile. I think a large percentage of the horses that win this race come out at the Keith Nolan. She's got the right profile, she's in the right yard, and yeah, just need a half decent ride from Kieran. And
I think the $8 is a great price.
I think it's massive over. She's a good bet.
I think she's a horse that'll start under $8 on the day, put it that way.
Do you? Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, look, we'll see what happens, and she might be the smoky. She's around $34 for the Oaks. I know she's taking on the better fillies there, but if she was to come out and win pretty well on Saturday, I'm tipping she'll be $10 or shorter in the Oaks. Race 4?
Chairman's handicap.
Shall we sail away to race 4?
2,600.
2,600.
Oh yes, very funny. Moraine, $10. Julianus, $3.70. $10 permit. Dance with her, 14. 17 Vadavai. Aliana Tild, 13. Thighs thighs $26, sorry. Calicio, 17. Tremex, 17. 440 Hathras. That's it.
Yeah, no, it's evens. It's me, isn't it? I'm going to have something on Moraine. I'm not going to go charging into it. As you know, I declared my hand last week. I've back danced with her for the Sydney Cup, but I think she needs a dead 5, maybe even worse, to be a chance in a race like this. If she gets that, then have something on her. Moraine for mine. Look, he's raced against some of the best horses going around. In his last few starts, he's finished 5 lengths off him in the Melbourne Cup. And last start was just up there on that hot pace in the Australian Cup, and the form out of that race has proven to be pretty good. My only query with him, and I know you'll 100% agree with this because I watched you with your head in your hands there last preparation with him, is that I don't know if this is his target. I don't know if this is what he's here for. I haven't actually done the research on that. I'm tipping he's probably here for something else other than the Chairman's Handicap, and with this horse, time and time again, I've seen them.
Well, I'm tipping he's probably here for the Sydney Cup. There'd be no other reason why he would be here.
You wouldn't think so, would you?
I don't reckon he's going any good.
Don't you?
No.
Well, and the other thing is that quite often they don't push him as hard. Like, he's a horse that needs to wind up for the 800, and when he does that, that's when he's really effective. But too many times in his lead-up run to his main event, he doesn't get going early enough. And anyway, what are you doing here?
Julianus is flying. His last win was awesome. They attacked it mid-race. He still pulled out plenty, and he ran through the line. I keep looking at the fact that he's had 3 runs this preparation. He went from 1300 to 1900 to 2400. He's only going to be stronger here. He won't get a penalty for winning this race into the Sydney Cup. I think he's a horse to beat, and I do know that there's one bookmaker who's got the 2 favourites around the other way. They got Hathras at about 380 and Julianus at about 420. I took that yesterday. Hathras, look, I tipped him in the BMW. I wasn't disappointed. He was only beaten 2 1/4 lengths. And the wet track, when they quickened up at about the 700, 800, he just got left flat-footed, and he took too long to get into his stride. But the last furlong, he was holding his ground against those horses. He wasn't going backwards. I think with a firmer surface, I think the A-grade Hathras can turn up here. I'm not saying he was B-grade in the BMW, but he just lacked that turn of foot which he has. Yeah,
and he dropped 6 kilos as well.
They're the 2 horses in the race. There's no doubt in the world. I think one of those 2 will win it.
Yep.
I don't think the others are good enough to beat them. So, the way this market is, I could back both of them, level stake them, and just cheer.
Would it be 380 to 420?
Well, no, I took 420, and I can get 440 at the moment, Hathras. So,
that's pretty good, isn't it?
I'm getting better than even money, the 2 of them. And
exactly.
I'm pretty confident the 2 of them will win. One of the 2 of them will win. So
it's probably not a bad play at all.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your play there. I'm just having something small each way, Moraine.